Hi, I finally made my little packaging, not packaging, sorry, my little studio space where I can get to work, where I can get to sew and make all my handmade items and all that. So most of the time I will be at home because I didn't have, a working space. So I have that for my working space instead of at the back where I was going to take. I decided to choose here. Here was my counter where I normally bag my items for my customers, but I take that to use. So when my customers comes in, I will use here to package their items. But actually here, this entire space is where I package all my orders. So this is where I do my orders when it's packaging days. That's my table there, my chair. I have to get a different covering for my table because this one is a bit ruined. I normally keep all my thank you stickers here, my thank you cards, my washi tapes, other tapes, price tags, my chalks and all that. In this I keep my pens, my pencils, my markers and so on. My paint is there. And as I said, here is my area where I package my orders, and I also package stuff for my customers when they come to the shop. But here is for two things: for packaging my orders and for when customers come to the shop, I bag up their stuff for them. And down here I have bins filled with clipboards, my folders, books, my printing papers and all that. This other bin I use to store my envelopes, my package bags and all that. And this box is for storing package bags, where I will have all my package bags. So I will put some, I always put some here, close at hand where I can use, but when I run out I will take from here and put there. And over here I have that little bowl with my thank you sticker and other stickers, my sticky notes where I put on my packages when I finish packaging them. I have this other little container here where I have my staples, my thumbtacks, my erasers and all that. And as you can see, most of my supplies are down. I have to do another restock. I have a good bit at home because normally when I do my restock, I normally divide my stuff in half so that I can work at home and here. So when I run out from here, I will take from home and bring up, or if I run out at home, I will take from here and carry down. But now that I have this nice working space, this nice little studio space here, I will work more at the shop and be at the shop more instead of staying home. So now I can sew and all that, make all my handmade items. And here is where I store all my fabric, my wool, my fancy stuff that I normally design my headbands and other stuff with, my glue gun. So what I do, I normally cut out my fabric and put them in plastic instead of leaving them just like that, because dust is a thing that flies, and I wouldn't want my fabrics to get dusty and dirty, especially the white. So I always cut out my fabric. When I have them in bigger bulk, I will cut them down into sizes and bag them and leave them there. And sometimes as well, I even have smaller bags where I cut down, like for the scrunchies, the headbands and the bonnets, I will cut them down in small sizes that can be used for those. So I cut all my fabric and I package them in plastic so they will be in good shape, no dust or anything like that. These are for bonnets. I already cut them out, so they are only they just have to, so that is why I do them like this. and package them in plastic and so on, so that when I'm ready to sew, it will be easy for me. Everything is already cut out. I just grab and sew. And some I leave just like that. You know, I leave the fabric just like that, you know, because sometimes I do other things with fabric. So I don't cut out, I don't use all the fabric and cut them out for scrunchies, headband and bonnet. I leave some of the fabrics just like that, just in case I have other stuff to sew and so on. So these are already cut out. These are bonnets, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 bonnets here to sew. So these, I'm going to package these in plastics when I'm finished. And the hair is where I store all my thread and my needles and my common pins, extra needles, bigger needles for when I'm making my pencil cases and all that, measuring tapes. These are thread that are already used. I don't throw them away, I leave them, you know, for when I'm sewing, you know, small stuff like, for example, these scrunchies. So I will leave these here. So this is where I store my thread and all that. And as you can see, I'm going down again on these, because normally I have this normally will be filled with thread. And when it is filled with thread, then I find something, or sometimes I put them on the top, you know, like these. But mostly I use, you know, like a container, like something like this one, and I will put in like these when it is filled, all filled with thread. So for now, the store, the shop, my shop, as I said, it is more about my handmade line, but I have other additional stuff that I normally have in the shop to sell, and also I use them sometimes, you know, to package, you know, gifts and all that. But the shop is, well, I have to do a restock because there's a lot of things that need to be replaced. So, but the shop is more about my handmade line, where I make my own bonnets, scrunchies, headbands, and all kind of educational orders like alphabet chart, color chart, alphabet flashcard, color flashcard, number flashcards, side walls from kindergarten all the way up in the form of flashcards, solar system charts, drawing books, sticker books, what else? Shredded papers, gift bags, invitation cards, big and small, postcards. So I make a lot of handmade stuff. So my variety shop is more about my handmade line, where I make a lot of handmade stuff. I do all kind of specials as well, where I, you know, do my own packaging for my specials, my own wrapping and all that. So I'm very creative and talented, so I do a lot of handmade work. So that is what my little business is all about, Jessica's Handmade. So in stock right now, because I have to do a restock, I think might be tomorrow or Saturday, according to, because tomorrow is packaging day. I don't think I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is packaging day and I have a lot of orders to take care of tomorrow. So I have like those sticker sheets, you know, storybooks and coloring books and crayons, and some bags, gift bags, party bags, little cars, little puzzles, doors, some little ABC chart, and it is hard plastic, and it also have behind, and it have a pen attached to it where the child can, you know, write on. So it's more like a chalkboardish. Yes. So, and it's alphabet from A to Z, and gift papers and charts. And for those who have ordered the number charts, the number charts, because I don't make the number charts, that's the only chart I don't make. I don't make the opposite charts, the board charts, the wild animal charts and the vegetable charts and the number charts. All other educational items I make except these. So I have a lot of orders for these pending. So now that I got these in stock, and they goes off very fast, so I'm just letting you all know that I have these are back in stock. So tomorrow's packaging day, so those persons will be getting their orders. These number charts from 1 to 100, they have the number, the word for the child to spell. So it's a really nice chart. And over this side is where I normally have my snacks, where I do my munch boxes and my mystery snack boxes. So I'm low on those as well, so I have a bit of restocking to do there as well. And this side, because I have on that other side, I used to have these mixed in. So what I do, I have this entire space for my handmade items. So these are folders, and I did them like that. And also I have plain ones as well, postcards, as you can see, made by me. So this entire shelf is for my handmade work. So I will have these label folders, I will have all my postcards here, I will have all my flashcards, number flashcards here, I will have all my alphabet flashcards, my sight words in the form of flashcards, all my charts that I make, all the educational items will be here as well. What will not be up here will be hanging here, and all my shredded papers will be hanging there as well, and all my scrunchies, my headbands, not headbands, my bonnets, all the bonnets will be here while this space is empty. I have some to make to put up hair and headbands. I'm low, as you can see, I have to make, and all the scrunchies, all different colors. Oh, it have one bonnet. It was mixed in with the scrunchies. So this is one bonnet, it's a size small. So there is only one bonnet. So I have two headbands and I have a good bit of scrunchies there. So I have to make a lot of handmade items to put on the shelves. Normally sometimes it will be, you know, like this, sometimes less and sometimes filled. So that happens, you know, when I have lots of orders to deal with, I don't get to, you know, get the time to put on the shelves. But I had a little spare time, so I made all those and put there. And these are not enough because these will be here only for a short time, and tomorrow is packaging day and I have to go with some of these scrunchies from here. So I have to make a lot of handmade items to put up on the shelf as well. So every time I get a little slack end, I will make educational orders and put up. So this entire space is for all my handmade items: bonnets, scrunchies, headbands, shredded papers, number flashcards, alphabet flashcards, kindergarten sight words all the way up in the form of flashcards, postcards, small and big invitation cards. Well, there isn't any invitation cards I have to make to put there. As I said, when I get the time, I normally pack my shelves, the folders labeled. I don't have any drawing books. The drawing books I make as well, the sticker books, the shapes book, the alphabet books, there isn't any here as well because I'm a little tied up. So I have to make some of those as well to put up there. And even when I put them up there, they will be gone not too long. So this kind of job that I do, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of hard work. But as I always said, I'm passionate about what I do, so I don't get, you know, bored or fed up. Yes, I get tired because I'm a human being, but because I'm passionate about what I do, you know, that is what keeps me going. Okay, And over here I have a crib. It is not priced as yet. As you can see, I put a net over it. The net will not be going with it to sell. I only put the net over it so that, you know, as I said, from dust, because dust is a very bad thing, you know, so I always make sure I have my things, you know, away from dust. So this is a crib, so I have it with the net covers from the dust, you know, from the mattress and the sheet and all that. And this other piece here is for the baby, when you're changing the baby and all that, but it is not priced as yet because I haven't got it too long, so I will put up when I get it priced. So that is all about it. Yeah, so I have to do a restock. I was thinking about tomorrow, but I still don't forget tomorrow is packaging day and I have a lot to package for tomorrow. Just to remind you that I do all kind of specials. Well, more the special is what is going, because it's almost every day somebody's birthday. So, and also I do congratulations special as well, and also postcards, congratulations postcards, happy birthday, thank you, you know, the other occasional stuff like Mother's Day, Father's Day. So I do postcards in all those forms. I think I have about 2 to 3 congratulations specials tomorrow. Yeah, but I don't have any birthday special for this week. So, and all the others are, you know, educational items and all that. So I have a lot to do tomorrow. And as I said, packaging days, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays is for hair, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which is on the other side and down, and the other Grenadine Islands. Wednesdays I only package for hair, and on Fridays is for posting out. So my variety business, it's a small variety business which I started last year, early January, and I'm still going, thanks to all the customers who have been supporting me, who have made me reach this far. Thanks be to God for the strength and for keeping me and guiding me, and for helping me, you know, running my small business in the right way. So that is more like it, but it's more about my handmade line. All those stuff there, I put those, you know, additional stuff to sell and, you know, to pack orders and so on. And those are not all. There are lots of other things that I normally have, but they are gone, so all I need is restocking. Sometimes when I take long to restock, it's because of the amount of orders I have to do, and because most of my items that I do is handmade work. So that is why sometimes I stay long to, you know, restock, you know, because if I have a lot of things to sew and all that, I don't really take time out to go, you know, and get those. You know, I will try to get all my handmade items, you know, on a level, you know, and then go and restock. So hopefully Saturday, God's will, again I will restock and so forth. So that is more like. And on the hair, I store my boxes, you know, with stuff that I don't put up on the shelf as yet, or what cannot hold on the shelf. I will leave them right here. But across here, I'm going to put a border there, or what should I say, a little room there, so that I can store, you know, my items, you know, that I don't want to use at the moment. You know, like if I have, like, you know, charts and all those, and all cannot hold on the shelf, you know, I will have that little room as a little storage room, you know, to store my stuff. So that is more like it. Bye.